Hey guys, welcome back. For my first reflection speech, I wanted to focus on a hobby, specifically aquariums and fish keeping. I know a lot of people might just think that it's just a nice decoration, but I see it as so much more, and I'm obsessed with it. It's a big, it's a big bit of who I am, and I know so many little facts and details about it. It's my niche little thing. I got into it a few years ago. I kind of saw, I mean, everybody knows what aquarium is, but saw like some videos on YouTube that had like it was called aquascaping, where it's like a specific, it's like a landscaping, but for an aquarium essentially. It makes it look very nice. I've always been a huge nature lover, so those two things go right hand in hand. So it was a perfect mix for something to get into. And ever since I've been really obsessed with it. I just the whole idea of building a little small little world, the whole ecosystem is just fascinating to me, and I just think it's something cool that I wanted to share. Currently, I only have one tank right now. I've had more in the past, but right now I just have one tank running. It's a freshwater tank, and it's all natural, all organic stuff inside. So it's got real woods, real plants. The substrate's real. A lot of times when you think of an aquarium, you might think of like those like like the neon plastic rocks. None of that. All real. It's so much better for any fish, anything alive that you put in a tank. It's so much better to have all organic, natural resources in there to create that environment. To be more specific of why I love it is I just think it's so peaceful and relaxing to be able to just look into a whole different world and just take it all in. It really just helps you slow down and just appreciate it a better. It's very relaxing. Uh, it's a great distraction from sometimes too good of a distraction from other things that are going on. I have my aquarium's right on my desk, so whenever I'm doing schoolwork or just on my computer or anything, I can just look over and it's right there, and it's just an immediate distress. It's very helpful. However, that it doesn't come without the struggles and the challenges of keeping a tank. I would say that there's a very huge learning curve when it comes to aquascaping. Not necessarily aquascaping, but just keeping aquariums. It's other organisms. You have to keep something alive. It's not easy. A lot of us struggle to do it with ourselves. But a lot of people think there's pretty simple. Your food, shelter, water. But there's a lot more to it than just that. When creating an aquarium, you're essentially forced to play God. You have to create the whole entire world, the whole environment. Everything that happens is responsible on you, the fish keeper, to make sure that everything's going well. Uh, Certain chemicals, heavy metals, anything like that, anything in the water, there's a lot of more to it that you would not see on the surface. And that's why it is very hard to figure out. And while you can just search it and look it up, those kind of things you can replicate, but it's not always going to be the same when you put it into a tank. You're going to have to, it's a trial and error. You have to figure it out yourself and do it from that experience. That's when you really get into it, and that's how you learn. Speaking of learning, I think it's taught me so much, especially patience. I think patience is like the biggest thing of all things, especially today. It's very, when you make adjustments to a tank or any environment, you have to give it time for it to adjust. Because if you keep on changing parameters and all of that too fast, too sudden, it's an unstable environment. That's just instant destruction. So having the patience to be able to slowly wait get results, tweak, and then repeat that process is no easy task. I mean, you can apply that to anything for in real life when it comes to patience. It's a one of the most important skills you need as a person. It's also given me more respect for wildlife and nature as a whole. I'm a very empathetic person with wildlife. The connection. I just feel like I'm not really sure how to say it, but I think I just understand that there's so much more to animals than some people would just assume. Like they're definitely more intelligent than we like to think. Um, and yeah, this for my first reflection speak. I just kind of wanted to share that and kind of just help you get a better understanding of who I am as a person. Definitely shows you some undertones of who I am. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you.